What's up, everybody? This is war number 1 of season 8, and bear with me, I'm gonna try and figure out how I did all these war videos last season. It's been a while since I made one, but anyway, the first node we have up is node number 5. I'm taking path 7-6. I think we've got a domino on 30, the all or nothing, so that's a thing for vision. Speaking of just alliance wars in general, now that alliance quest is super important, we're looking at a massive increase in the or massive decrease in the importance of war, right? Because the most important resources are being gathered via alliance quest, or the majority of the resources are being gathered there. So now war has just become a little bit less important. So but I think that'll just make it more fun in general, actually, and get to test a little bit more strategies. So anyway, I've got special lock 1 versus the Sabertooth. Normally this is a Corvus trap. People play Sabertooth here because they're trying to throw you off. They want you to bring Corvus here and get wrecked by that regen. The enhanced regen node will actually end up taking most Corvuses an unlimited amount of time to do, because this is also special lock 1. The special lock 1 is what everyone always forgets about. Now, since I'm a robot, I don't get to regenerate via willpower on this, so there's not really any point in me holding my specials, and plus I kind of need that for the heal block. So anyway, going into the second node, we got lots of internet connection problems. I promise you that sometimes it's my fault, but most of the time it's that stupid Kabam network connection issues. They just never seem to be able to solve that thing. So anyway, the next node, we've got a Luke Cage, duped 6-star Luke Cage. Awesome. Would be using this guy on attack if I had him duped like that. But anyway, I take in Captain America because, you know what? He's really only there to support Vision this war, so I figured, you know, why not? If I end up taking some damage, you know, it's not the end of the world. Just, you know, I won't have to heal him, so let me just get some heavies in here, hope for some crits, because Luke Cage does have that pretty high physical resistance, and then this node has some armor for the first bit. So now that I've built that up, I really just want to throw special 2. I get the lucky crit, and we move on with our lives to the next one, which is, let it load here. It's node 14. So we're taking a 6-star Hela. Exact same strategy. There's a lot of resistance on this node. Hela's got some built-in resistance as well, so I'm gonna just take in Captain America and hope for a crit. Even if I don't get the crit, eventually I'll wear her down. That's for sure. So I do a heavy to start off. I block her special 1 there. Just didn't have the dex ready, and I'm just building up to a special 2 very slowly. So another heavy there, gets some nice damage. God, Captain is so good. He's such a good champion. I mean, he is definitely one of the best champions in the game. Go here for the special 2, 83,000 crit. I don't have any suicides on or anything. This is just, it's smooth sailing, and I really like it. So anyway, moving on, we're at node 30. This is the all or nothing mini boss. I'm gonna be taking this quite a lot this season, is my guess, just because I'm the only one with vision in my battle group, and he's just super useful for this. I'm working on some other solutions. I did record it, didn't post it, didn't feel like it was very useful. I took a 455 Domino with my 455 Archangel in the off season. She didn't have suicides on, I didn't have suicides on, but I had worn her down a little bit with my Emma Frost, so she started off with like 85% hit points, and I handily one-shot that Domino without eating any specials. So I figure with some attack boosts, maybe even have suicides on, Archangel probably can do this. So he's going to be one of my rank ups eventually, so we'll get there. But anyway, I do have my boost on, but I just wasted all 3 of the charges, so now it's a game of I need to make sure that I don't get unlucky, and unfortunately I have absolutely no control over that. So I'm not going to get unlucky, is what I mean. I just need to make sure all my special 2s successfully land. So one way I can mitigate that is to make sure that I don't ever let her evade one of my special 2s. So that's one thing I'm doing, is I'm going to be managing her lucky stance a little bit in that way. But other than that, it's kind of just fingers crossed, hope and a prayer. Please God, let that thing proc, right? I wonder if they pacify mastery, the one that lowers their ability accuracy while they're stunned. I wonder if that affects Domino's reduction in your own ability accuracy. If anybody knows the answer to that, I'd be interested. It's not something you can test because it's all RNG dependent. So anyway, so far so good. I have not had one fail yet. I'm doing the intercept the correct way, where you sort of backdraft, let Domino do her gun salute, and then you go in with a medium. I'm parrying as well, occasionally trying to keep her on her side of the map. I don't like getting on my side of the map versus Domino. It can get pretty hairy. Another successful power burn, so everything's looking good. She goes for a double evade there. Cheeky Domino with a double evade. God, sometimes I just feel like these evasion champs always evade way more than they're supposed to. So she gets me right there, so I'm like, oh god, now I can't even eat a special 3. I really need this last power burn to proc. So just, you know, I'm gonna try and stun her so that she doesn't evade, and I get that off, and luckily it goes, and we're all good. Oops, I didn't update the overlay yet, so let's just let that thing load. We're going up to power shield. If I can get that, there it goes. Power shield is it's a right now my main solution to power shield is magic. I'm loving her for this node. So she is one of the reasons she's so good on this node is the what is it? The power control. God, there's a 100% power gain on this node, so that when you can power lock someone, it means you're gonna get way more specials in of your own. Eventually, you're gonna wear them down. And I thought this was really cool because Morningstar's putting that bleed on me. I only have 1 point in willpower at the moment, so that's not very cool. But Limbo is reversing a lot of this bleed damage, and then once I get to my special 2, so I bait one special 1 out of her after I bait that initial special 2, I get the perfect special 2 right there, and I go in for some intercepts. I get the stand-up intercept, but I didn't get the next backdraft intercept. I'm going for one more special 2 here, big one right there with the crit. Didn't get the stand-up, but it's okay. We're okay. We're in a really good position right now. All I gotta do is probably get one more special 2, and she's out of here. So we're working on that. One more special 2. Oh, she didn't quite die there, but she did die from the limbo, and so we're pretty much good to go. Now we can move on to node 37. 37 is brute force, poison, enhanced special 2. I take in vision. I knew it was gonna be Iceman. I scouted. I hate when people place Iceman on this node because I usually need vision for the next fight. So basically they're saying, we're okay with not getting a kill here. We just want you to use your potions. That's basically what placing Iceman on this node means. They said, you know, we know we're probably not going to get the kill, but if you could use some potions before you get to our Thor Ragnarok mini boss, that would just be great, you know. So that's the idea here. There's better nodes for Iceman. This isn't even an enhanced special 1, so I could block the special 1s. That's the dangerous one. His special 2 is super easy to avoid. So that's kind of the idea here. I'm just keeping him pinned, trying not to have to dodge any specials. You can see I've taken quite a bit of damage from the cold snap. This might be a Sig 200 565 Iceman, but really there's just nothing he can do that's gonna be super dangerous to me. I'd have to make a pretty big mistake, which I mean I guess is possible, but you know, not gonna happen in the first war of the season. So he goes down with some pretty standard vision play, and I move on to node 48, which is the Thor Ragnarok mini boss here. So sorry for that little notification thing. I usually try and edit those out, but I must have missed that one. So I'm just waiting here. There was like a weird little lag that was going on, and I go in here. I heal up the vision. I was thinking about going in with magic. I thought, you know what? But the plagued mine really gets me a lot more comfortable with vision. So I throw in a couple more potions here. 2 of those, I believe. Yeah, 2 of those. And I think that's it. I think I'm comfortable with that. Yeah, I didn't feel the need to go the rest of the way. So let's get into this fight. Yeah, just gonna have to watch out for the Plagued Mind. All I gotta do is get one power drain off before Plagued Mind hits, and then my synthesis will get me back into some power. So right now I'm going for another 5 hits. Gets to the 20. I messed that up. I should have gone for the 5th hit, so that was my mistake. But I do have another power burner available after synthesis, and I actually got a second one off before Plagued Mind hit. So it was totally fine. It was just a weird mistime on my part. So here we go, Thor Ragnarok. He's gotten the power drain. Now that was the perfect transfer right there. So once he gets to 20 hits, the 21st hit, you want it to be a power drain special 1, and you're just gonna be fine. So right before Plague Mind hits, I go for another one just to keep him low power. I probably shouldn't be pairing so much because this node does have Limber. And eventually it's very hard to intercept Thor Ragnarok safely because he just has this parry on intercepts, but against the wall you can do it because he's not dashing at you. So we get another Plagued Mind there. I'm not going for the intercept. I'm just baiting 5-hit combo, I guess, into the block, and I just need to bait another special out to go for some hits. He's in the power gain phase. I get my special 2, power lock him down, cancel the phase, get the stand-up intercept, and we keep going. So the just 6-star Thor Ragnarok has a lot of hit points, and that's why this node takes forever. But it's pretty solid. I mean, it's pretty standard the way you play this node. One of the more tricky opponents on here that I've seen lately was that Killmonger in War number 12 of last season. So that was really tricky. I think that's pretty good placement. It turned out that I could have done it with Vision, but I had gone in with somebody else and it didn't really work out. So anyway, get the Thor Ragnarok down, and that's pretty much it from me from the war. Didn't get any boss action. I'm still working on outro stuff, so we're just gonna leave it blank here. We did end up winning. We won our first war of the season, so good war to you guys. God, I didn't even write down who it was. I'll get it into the thumbnail. But yeah, good war to you guys, whoever we played. I think it was, I'm not gonna remember. It was a couple wars ago already. So anyway, that's it from me. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a really fun season with the pressure being a little bit less. So I'll leave it there, guys, and